Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share with you some amazing dining room decorating ideas for summer today. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss a video. So let's get started. I'm starting off with a clean slate as always. I took all the decor down, just kept a few pieces on that kind of stay there for all the seasons, and I'm going to take you along and share with you what I'm going to be decorating with. So here are the things that I'm going to be pulling from. So you kind of can see my color scheme here, lots of earth tones, browns, greens, yellows. Then I have my truck here as well. Some ceramic, different textures. Obviously, I've got the wicker or the, I guess that is that wicker. Oh, I don't even know what this is called, but anyways, wood, different textures of wood, lots of different textures of leaves as well, and then different clays and stuff like that. So that's kind of my color scheme. So I'm gonna go over and let you know where everything's from. The tulips and the little daisy looking flowers are from Michael's. The rest of the greenery as well as all these little pots are from Dollarama. Truck is from Dublin Mercantile. That's a DIY as well as that. I'm pretty sure those are all wine bottles that you can buy wine in, and then I just made them over on my DIY channel. That's a Home Sense buy, and then that's thrifted as well as that vase is thrifted, along with this beautiful candle holders thrifted. This vase was thrifted and made over. These are from Dublin Mercantile. This is from Dollar Tree, I think. Thrifted. I absolutely love this tablecloth or the table runner. This is from, I can't remember the store now, what it's called. I'll see if I can find a link to it. Paid obscene amounts of money for it because I really wanted a dough bowl, and it's a beautiful dough bowl, but I think I paid like $150 for it, so really not, like I said, very expensive. This was a DIY. These came from Temu. They're a set of 3. Pretty sure that came from Home Sense. I had that for like 1,000 years. Home Sense. This I shared last time. I got this from a store that sells like tier tray things. Again, I'll see if I can link it through. This board was thrifted. Lemons were all thrifted, and limes. This was a Dollar Tree makeover, and that's from Bouclair. So oh, and there's a couple signs here. They were all DIYs. Just not sure what I'm going to use or if I'm going to use any. So obviously I'm not going to use all of this stuff, but this is kind of where I'm going to be pulling from. I might end up borrowing stuff from different rooms, but this is a good starting point. First thing I'm going to be doing is giving this a wipe down, just light dusting. It's not overly dusty, but I just like to have a completely clean slate. Over here you can see I have some fine china on the display. This is not the whole set, just a few pieces. This was a gift from my husband's grandmother for our wedding gift. It is by Mikasa, and the design is called Palatia Platinum, and I love it. I think it's a very timeless piece of fine china. But it's kind of a nice thing to have something from her. She is no longer with us. So I always keep just a few pieces out here. I used to have a much bigger hutch where I kept almost everything on the display, but with this one I just keep few pieces and add some decor to it. And I think the pops of white against the black, it just really looks really good. And it does have a little thin silver right around border around it, and I really like it. The painting is from another wedding gift that we had received from my husband's family from back from Europe, from back home. It is by some well-known artist. So, and I wasn't using it for a very long time because I'm not overly crazy with the framing, but I think it looks really good on here. So I've been using it now for several seasons. The piece of wood that's on here is an actual driftwood. We used to rent a cottage for probably a good 10 years when the kids were little, every summer, and this was a piece of driftwood that I had picked up from there. I really like it. I have added a layer of protection on it, just kind of weatherproofed it, sealed it, and I also have one that's in my garden that I had brought back from there. And the candelabra is from thrift store, and then I'm adding these two vases that I mentioned came from Dublin Mercantile, and I'm going to be adding some tulips in here simply because they're yellow. I am on a hunt. I think daisies with a big yellow middle would look really good here. However, I haven't found ones I like yet, so that is something that I am searching for, and I think that would look really pretty here because I find tulips are more of a spring rather than summer. But I like the yellow, so I am just keeping them here for now. And I think that's gonna complete the look of the top shelf here of the china cabinet, or of the of the china cabinet.
When I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home.
And now I'm going to move on to the next shelf, and I do want to continue with the wood pieces and the greenery. I like using a lot of greens, especially pretty much for every season, but especially for the summer. I just think a lush green is also another color that represents summer, so I like to add those. And I like these little pots because they have a concrete pot that the greenery is in, and I think that adds another texture to the whole decor. And like I always say, I love to move things around until I am satisfied with how things look. Sometimes I will switch stuff around even a couple days later once I had a bit more time to kind of sit with it and see how it's making me feel when I'm sitting in the area. Sometimes, if I'm sitting at the table and looking at something, it's just not looking right, so I'll switch it out. I do have to say that by the time I was finished with this, I was quite happy, and it was different than I have done in previous years.
I plan to let you know the longing of my heart, the wish I carry high whenever we're apart. It takes me through the night when I look deep into your eyes. When I look deep into your eyes. When I'll be coming home. On my way, when I'll be coming home, I wanna see you play the music of your heart.
I have to say I absolutely love that little sign. That was a DIY that I made a few years back, and I just love the way it looks, and I love using it in my decor. Now to add the wood piece, I'm going to add the cloche, and I'm going to fill it with some lemons. I'm just trying to figure out whether I want to center it or do I want it off to a side a little bit. I do feel that centering is probably the best way to display this rather than off to a side. I'm going to fill this with lemons. However, when I did this, my camera turned off on me, so you don't actually see me filling it with lemons, but I did add lemons and limes. And now I'm going to add these yellow colored flowers. I'm not quite sure what these are called. They are a little bit of a softer yellow than the tulips, but I think with the lemons being kind of both colors of the yellow, it complements everything really well here. And I like how they had filled out this pot really nicely and tuck away nicely into the corner here. So I think this completes my hutch or my china cabinet, and I think it look like I said, it is making me feel very happy, and I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. Now I'm moving on to my little tea card, and here I'm going to add my truck. I feel like I need to use this somewhere in my house. I just love it, and I have not used it in my front room or my living room this year since I've done that differently. I will add the videos up in the sky if you want to check those two out, because this is the third video of my summer decorate with me, but I think it's going to look quite nice here. And then over on top of it, I'm going to add this vase back. I had this here for spring as well, but I will switch out the flowers, the greenery that I'm going to be adding to it, as well as what I'm going to be having here on the side. So I thought these fern looking greenery stems would look good here to add the pops of color against the white wall.
To your eyes, oh, when I look deep into your eyes.
Now I thought I wanted to make a little vignette here, but it wasn't working for me, so I end up just simplifying everything and just keeping one thing on top along the vase and the greenery. I just want to say that on this day when I was recording this, it was so cold outside that I had to turn on my fireplaces to heat the house up, because I was refusing to turn the heat on in June. But it was quite cold. I think the house got down to almost 17 degrees, which is quite cold. That's Celsius. So I did turn my fireplaces on just to warm up the house. I did find that by the time the evening rolled in, it did get a little bit warmer. But during the day, it was quite cold. So I have my socks on, my sweater on, and I did even have to put some flip-flops on because I was cold. So I'm going to fill the truck up with some lemons, but I don't want to fill up all of it with lemons. So I'm just going to add I have some plastic wrap here at the bottom, clear plastic wrap, and then I'm going to top that up with lemons. That's a great way to fill something that so it looks a lot more fuller than what it actually is, so you're not using up all of your decor pieces. Although I do have a garbage bag full of lemons that I have thrifted over past 2 years. So I like because I like decorating with them, but still I didn't want to use half of them in this truck because the truck bed is quite large.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So this is it. I am quite pleased with how simple this looks.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight.
Now I'm moving over to my dining table, and I'm quite excited to be using this table runner. I absolutely love it, and the fact that I had thrifted it for $3 and it was brand new when I bought it, I am very happy with it. I love the way it looks. I love how subtle the lemons are, and I think it looks kind of ties the whole space together.
What we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
I'm going to be adding the 2 DIY vases on here, but I have decided to add greenery to them this time. At springtime I did add some greenery from my garden, but the white vase is not meant to have water in it, so it kept sweating and it kind of did do a little damage on my table. So I'm just going to add these white daisy looking flowers. I'm not sure what they're called, and that came from Michael's. And then I'm going to add some green stems to the smaller one.
With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust. I feel so useless 'cause I let you down. I hope there's some way I can make it alright, 'cause I know that you deserve much more than this. If you give me one more chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go.
And I also decided to add this board here and put the vases on top, just to add a bit more to the whole little table setting. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know what was your favorite. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I also wanted to ask you guys, what are your suggestions? Maybe you have some good ones. Should I put a curtain onto that window, or should I leave it as is? I kind of like the openness. It kind of looks into the neighbor's yard, but they have a lot of plants there, so you don't really see anything. And I like all the sunlight that it brings in, but I do feel that a nice curtain would also add a bit more texture to the wall. I'm a little torn and not sure what to do, so I would love to know what you guys think, and if you have any suggestions of the window covering that might look good here. So, like I said, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. And let me know what your favorite thing about this space was. And I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching.